Hello. I am just trying this out. Hello. Testing, testing. Oops. Doing a little sound check. I am testing this out, and we're going to be trying something new. I'm going to be live streaming my songwriting process. So just give me 1 second. Doing a little sound check. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Great. Okay. One more sound check, and then we'll be good to go. But I'm doing a new experiment and just doing sound check before I get on the camera. Let me just check one more thing on my system. This is also the first time I'm going live to LinkedIn, because I do have some music industry connections on LinkedIn, and I thought it might be fun to try that and see how that goes. So if you're tuning in from LinkedIn, let me know. Hi Jen, how you doing? All right. And then let me just do a sound check from my... Okay, let's see how that goes. Ooh, you can hear just fine. Great, I think we're ready to go. I'm going to start a new live set and turn on my face. Hi. Hello. This is really fun. Good to see everybody. Oh, you know what? This doesn't have everybody's chat. Let me just see how we can fix that. Ooh, that's interesting. Let me fix this. I just realized I need to make this actually usable. Woo! Right. So, welcome to the 333 live stream from Little Spiral. I've been experimenting with doing some live streams lately. And today I thought it would be interesting to start doing... Okay, this is more amazing. Fly on the wall, fresh off the press. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna rearrange this screen though, dude. I gotta fix some things here so you can see everything I'm up to. Make this a little bigger so you can see. There's a little overlap. That's fine. Yeah, like that. Okay, there we go. I just want to make sure that this is okay. Oh no, now you can't see the notepad I'm working off of. I think we'll be okay if we don't see the lyric pad at the moment. I'm going to put my... This is more than amazing. Fly on the wall, the fresh off the press, right? Yes. Exactly. So this is new, and I'm just experimenting around with how this might work. But I announced to social media a little bit ago that one of my favorite songwriters, Ben Folds, has been doing this thing every Friday, picking a headline and writing a song off of it. And I thought it would be really fun to take that same headline and then go squirrel away and write my own take off of that. And we'll see how that goes. But this here is Ableton. This is my music making software. And I recognize... Where am I going to put... Where am I going to put my lyric sheet? Can I zoom this in? No, I can't. I'm going to put my lyrics. I need to put my lyrics somewhere, so let's just drag this. This is going to be a cramped screen estate, but let's do it. Evernote. Oh, fine. Let's do... Okay, board security guard. I just covered up everybody's chat with the board security guard. As we were talking, I think that'll work, maybe. Maybe it won't, actually. I don't know. I don't love this. I don't love this at all. I don't. Okay, whatever. What I'm gonna do is just pull up this. This is the news article that we ended up choosing over at the Ben Folds Patreon little live stream, and it's loading. It's loading. What I'm going to do is just like copy and paste it straight in. Oh my goodness. It's a long article, but let's read it. Copy. Okay, here we go. It's going to have lots of pictures and stuff, and so it's going to be kind of weird. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's going to take a while. Anyway, how y'all doing? Jen, how you doing? I'll tell you what, instead of copying and pasting, oh, there we go. Okay, we can read it now. Good. All right, let's read it together here. Board security guard who ruined a 740,000 pay. There it is. Okay, don't do that again. Board security guard who ruined a 740,000 pound painting by drawing eyes on it. As he reveals, he didn't like the pictures and was egged onto the face of the art by teenage girls. Vasiliev drew 2 pairs of eyes on Anna Leporskia's 3 figures at a gallery. He claimed he thought it was teenagers' art and didn't realize how much it cost. Painting was on display. An investigation into vandalism has been opened, and he's facing forced labor. Oh, good. Jen's finally seeing Spider-Man tonight. Nice. Okay, let's see. Used a pen to doodle the eyes on the big faces. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's some job. Oh my gosh. Draw on the eyes you worked here. Are these your works? And they replied, yes. I thought it was just the children's drawings. Oh my gosh. Claimed to ask to go home soon after because his war wounds has begun to hurt. Wait, what? Okay, maybe I skipped a thing. Yeah, not even googly eyes. Now the story gets a little more complex. Hold up. He claimed he asked to go home soon afterwards because his war wounds began to hurt in the Chechen War. The senior lieutenant's body was riddled with bullets and he was not expected to survive. Oh my goodness. A COVID nurse says he was a normal man but could be naive like a child. He blamed his war wounds for his actions, but he's been criticized for his aggressive attitude during that questioning. He behaves quite aggressively. I want everyone to leave me alone. The painting was removed. Oh my goodness. His motives unknown. Some kind of lapse in sanity. Branded ballpoint pen? Wow. Okay. So all of a sudden, at first this is kind of like a funny headline, and all of a sudden it's like, this is a story of freaking PTSD. Excuse me. Okay. So I kind of want to write something about. I'm just gonna put this below. I'll call this original article. And put it as a section here. I kind of want to write something about like horrible things that happen to you, like, oh hey, how you doing? Nice to see you. We're doing a live songwriting session, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. Actually, what I might do is put myself in this corner over here. Oops. I'm just figuring this whole layout as I go. Why not? Mama Walrus, nice to see ya. You're unfortunately you can't see me right now. Hold up. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. And let's put this group above me. And yeah, I think we can handle this. Oh, your flight is delayed. Where are you flying to? And is it delayed because of the weather or what have you? I'm spending too much time trying to figure out how to lay this thing out. I take it back. I'm going to put myself back here. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Board security guard. How crazy is that story that it's more than just like a board security guard? Way more than that. It's like Denver, delayed for weather. All right, well, hang out with us. Hang out with us. We're doing a live songwriting stream, and the headline that we're picking is about this board security guard who drew eyes on a very, very expensive painting in a museum. 5 inches or 5 feet? I can never tell. I'm in California. I don't know, like, inches or feet of snow. That's all foreign language to me. And it's so small on the screen. I can't tell if it's inches or feet. 5 feet of snow would be nuts, right? Okay. Okay, we can all read this. So here's how I'm gonna just start with the song, like things that I'm feeling, like how this story kind of affects me. At first, the headline is like, at first it seems silly, but then it gets serious. Inches. Okay. All right. Yeah. It shows me how that although the California thing is not an excuse, we still have Donner Pass, which does get feet of snow, and there's mountains here with snow and stuff. I just don't live in the mountains. Inches. Okay. Well, sending traveling mercy, good vibes, and clearer weather for your travels. But secretly, I hope it's delayed so you can just hang out with us. Because I'm selfish. Okay. So, this whole story, bored security guard, this guy puts eyes on this very expensive painting. He says that visitors are egging him on. These teenage girls are making jokes and like trying to manipulate him to do something. And apparently he was bored enough to do it or wanted to take a challenge or whatever. It was worth almost $1 million. In pounds, it was 720K in pounds. That's a lot. And the sinister, the sad part about it is this guy has been through the Chechen War, and in the 90s he still has like bullet holes in his body. He has these wounds in his body and all this PTSD that he's carrying around. So the thought is that the PTSD was responsible for his lapse of judgment. So the things that make me feel is like at first it seems silly and I'm amused, like silly, amused, but then it's sad and what's that feeling? And it's like sad, and it's like, what's the word for that sound? That what's that word for like the painful kind of I think I actually I'm gonna record that. So check. Are we in? Oh, this is MIDI. Of course we're not. Check. There we go. Whatever this is, gasp, painful gasp. I don't have the words to. That could actually be a rhythmic. That could be a. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Hi, Hussein. Thank you. I should probably sing something. La 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 la. Okay. I'm going to arrange this a little better on my screen here. It's a little challenging because you know what? I can hide these. I can hide those. And I'm going to save this, and I'm going to call this board security guard for now. Board security guard. Hussein, we're just writing a song about this this headline that we read about a board security guard vandalizing a very expensive piece of art. Which I'm gonna. There we go. Okay, and how I usually start a song is with feeling, or with some sort of word or turn of phrase. But it sounds like, because I don't have the word for, the story is both when he draws the eyes on the painting, it's like but then when you find out that he's a war veteran and he has PTSD and he still has injuries that he's recovering from, that's also it. So I think this little painful gasp might be good as a rhythmic element. So let's speed this up, maybe not that much, maybe 175, making sure this warps, and let's see how this goes. Okay. I'm gonna mess around with it over here. Go doom 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 doom. All right. And then this is my little I have a little drum kit here that's made up of like found sounds and slapping things in the kitchen and stuff like that. And it sounds a little like, this is one of my favorite little drum kits because it just sounds fun. But I don't think I want to go for fun in this one. So thank you, Ting. I'm gonna and I don't think I'm gonna do upright bass. I overworked that to death in my last song. So what I'm gonna do, let's go ahead and find one of my favorite little plugins. Is called I have to go to plugins. Easy Drummer. So I might just use one of their kind of stock loops, and they have ways to manipulate drum kits, and I have this thing called Dream Pop. You could start. I've been really liking their vibe and their setup. I'm gonna move this. Oh, it's not showing up on the live stream. Oh, that's too bad. Let's put a window up. Let's see if Easy Drummer. Oh, it doesn't even show up there either. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, give me desktop webcam. That's too bad. You can't see the drum kit. I kind of want to make sure you see that. So let's go display capture, maybe. Okay, well, it's going to give us something funky for a second. Like that. But I think, how are we best going to do this? Yeah, I think you can see it now, right? Okay, well, it's a little not ideal because you can't see my face, but okay, that's fine. I'm gonna pull in some loops. Let's just see what happens when we go to okay. I think I like that sound, but let's see what else we've got. I don't want happy. Let's see what soft moss sounds like. Ooh, I like that. That's really tasteful. I like those sounds. Okay. Let's try some libraries from Dream Pop, and this is, what was it called again? Soft moss? Soft moss. Let's see what happens. Oh, I don't like that, whatever that is. But it's at 65 BPM? Okay, let's stop this. And let's see what happens when I put it at 65. Oh. Might be a little too soft. Huh. Yeah, I think it might be too soft. Let's try another one. Twig. Sauna. Okay, let's try that. Sauna, 92 ppm. Let's just go 92 ppm and... Huh. Very interesting. Huh. Ooh, I kind of like that. Let's put both variations up for negotiation. Wait. Yeah. And then track, export as MIDI, sure. Let's see where we go with that. Because why not? One of my weakest points is drums and rhythm. It really is. Let's see. Oh, okay, cool. Board security guard, possible drum track. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna import that and go here and just drag and drop that. So we do have like a two sections here. I'm going to split that. I'm going to say drum loop 1. And let's see what kind of groove we can come up with. Drum loop 2. And see if it fits a vibe. I'm going to remind myself. Okay. Easy drummer needs to shut up. I don't know why it's doing this. Okay. Okay. Let's go to stop and let's get the hell out. Okay, something weird is going on here. I want to delete all the time signature changes. It should not be doing that. Oh, is this why? Let's just make this MIDI. Gross. That's not what I want. I'm doing something wrong. Dream Pop and Sauna. That's what that was. Okay. There we go. Okay, I'm going to add a whole bunch of reverb just because I want to see what it sounds like. Woo! Okay, let's calm you down, actually. Not that much reverb. Yeah. And one thing I might also do is get a little of that high end out, like with the frequency. Oops. Oh, I did the thing. Let's hide the display capture for now. Hi, Monica. Now that I've hidden this display capture, I can see y'all. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. What I'm doing is going like this. Yeah. That's going to be good enough, I think. We're doing some live songwriting based off of this news article about this board security guard who ended up drawing eyes on a piece of art, and it was a very expensive piece of art. But I think what's the most compelling bit is that the guard is actually a war veteran, and the news article is kind of implying that the PTSD and the suffering kind of led to his lapse in judgment. So that's why I just put down some notes here about, like, at first it seems really silly, but then it's like, oh. And there's something to the sound of like that both, it's a proper reaction to, oh, you drew eyes on this painting, or, oh, he's a war veteran suffering from PTSD. Oh, and I think it's a proper reaction. So I recorded that sound, and maybe we'll maybe we'll add it as a rhythmic element. So let's see how it works. And I think this. Now, one rule I try and stick to in these live streams is when I'm focusing on songwriting versus focusing on sound design. Songwriting takes the priority because we just want it finished. And if I focus like 2 hours on sculpting the right sounds and stuff, that can really take away from actually finishing a song. But I do want to get this rhythm and kind of sound and vibe right, so that I can loop it throughout the song and be done with it. But so I'm gonna this is gonna be the rhythmic vox, and I'm gonna put this volume down quite a bit, and then let's go ahead and throw a little. It's a little higher in the register. Like, I kind of want it to be. I want it to be a little lower. So let's see what happens if either. Actually, let's throw some little altar boy on this thing. See what happens. So this will change the format. Oh, right, you don't see any of my plugins. And that's fine. There's a little knob that I'm going to turn the format down. Maybe the pitch needs to go down. Maybe the format was fine, but the pitch needs to go down. No. The pitch is fine. It's the format. And format, yeah, I think that's just a better range. Format is that thing where if I'm talking and I have like this mid-range voice, a format will make me sound more male or more, I'd say more tenor and bass or more soprano, depending on which way you're dialing it. Okay, let's see what happens if I do that, and then I kind of want to get rid of some of that high end in these, but not permanently. So I want this a little more Maybe I should add some little altar point of this for fun and make the tone of things a little. Oh, you know what? No, I can do that in the I can actually do that in Easy Drummer. Yeah, you won't be able to see what I'm actually working on, but oh hell, whatever's easiest. I need to write the song, not sound design the song right now. Little drummer boy. Let's see what happens if I solo this. We're gonna loop it. Yeah. Here it gets lower and more into the bass. Maybe a little more drive. Huh. That's kind of cool. Let me add a little more of that higher frequency stuff. No, let's make it. That sounds more industrial than I think I want to go. So let's take off a little bit of that drive. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's one vibe, and then where are we gonna put this little? Nah, that sounds too sound effecty. Let's put up some reverb. It's got to be in that last little bit. That, yeah. I think that's it. Okay. All right. I think that's sounding good. Like, yeah, sure. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me just make sure that this is doing its thing. Is that a good timing or? Yeah. I think that's the timing we want. Is it? Yeah, okay. I can deal. That means I want it over here as well. Do. All right. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. Ba-da-da-da-da. First it seems so silly. First it seemed. First it seemed silly, then it got serious. There's a lapse of judgment. Okay, let's let's work with it. Then we've got the second drum loop actually, which we'll save for like a different section. As a song has some build. I am no drummer, but here we go. Okay, let's see if we want to do this and then maybe duplicate it a little bit. I'm going to drag that out and go do 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 do. I still want to put this. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna do this. No more sound design, Suzanne. Really. But I did want to detune, like, so it doesn't sound so repetitive. Detune it a little bit. Let's try and go like this. Maybe give a little bit of human variant amongst that. Okay, let's try and hum a melody or something. By the way, let's see. Sorry, I gotta do. Is that right? Something's off about this. Okay, no, that's fine. Right. So we're building the song together, and we want to do it in record time. So I can't waste much more time doing sound design. So let's just talk about story. We are doing, this is probably going to be a verse 1, verse 2. And what I like to do sometimes is storyboard. And the verses have the details that lead up to the more universal truth that's in the chorus. That's not a very hard rule, but it's a fast rule if you want to write a song fast. And then this, I think I want to be a little more poetic about this rather than literal story. I kind of want to get to the feeling of it, like that, like how could he do this kind of thing. Well, let's write that down. How could he do this? Hi, Kate. Nice to see ya. We're doing more live songwriting. And we're doing it based off of a news story about a bored security guard who drew some eyes on a painting of the museum he was working at. And at first it sounds silly, and then you learn that he's a war veteran with some PTSD, and perhaps the lapse of judgment was based in that. So there's some interesting there's some interesting things in there. And I'm wondering, instead of taking the story like really literally, trying to make it more universal and getting to the heart of the feeling of it rather than the actual story. So as opposed to the other song that we wrote the other day, where we were talking, there is plot development and somebody is, ignoring the apocalypse going on outside. This one, I think I want to be more impressionistic about. I like so here's the vibe we have so far, and it's a little dark, to be honest. But I kind of like it, and if we want to brighten it up, we can figure it out. I kind of want to be like, that was the stupidest thing you've ever done. How could you do like that? Like, yeah, I don't know. That was the stupidest thing you've ever done. How could you have lost your mind like that? But it might not even be the stupidest thing this guy's ever done. You know? I'm also thinking, like, if it were me and I just did something really silly and did not realize the story goes he thought that there are these teenage visitors to the museum. He thought it was their drawing somehow. I don't know. I don't know. Might not have been the stupidest things ever done, because war makes you do really stupid things too. So, I don't know. I don't know if I want this angle particularly, but let's go. And then we go idea field. Make that idea field I'm wondering. This might be a better view on. First, it sounded silly. Sounded silly kind of is easier to sing. So let's see how this goes. First it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could he do this? I wonder. Yeah, I don't love it. Especially because the rhythm and my vocal rhythm are too matchy. So let's try another idea. Actually, let me just hum instead of reading the lyrics. Okay, I think I can live with that. Oh, the rhythm, and that needs to be the same. Let's go, and I'm gonna drag this to the very end. Oh, 5 minutes down the road. Okay, well, we don't need to do that, but first it sounded silly. I liked the melody that I was just Hanging on. Oh boy, a spammer. I love it. YouTube.com. Okay. Let's go, and it might do a little feedback. Hold on. Go and mute. I gotta get rid of the spammer, sorry. Report that shit, yeah. Unwanted commercial content or spam. Okay. Let's see. Okay, first it sounded silly. Then first it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could it do this? So wonder. Making it like first it sounded silly, but then how could he do this? I wonder. They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines, but they don't realize there's something he's under. Sure, that's good enough. It's good enough for FOM. I'm doing this, by the way, for February album writing month. It's 14 songs in 28 days, so this whole month of February, I'm just trying to make any excuse possible to write as many songs as possible. And you will hear me on these live streams say, good enough for FOM a lot. Because that's my motto. I think I like this melodic development, or at least it's good enough for FOM. And we're going to just Kate, thank you for reporting weirdos. You are so kind. First it sounded okay. That one's a little too on the nose. If I could give you mod control, Kate, that would be amazing, but I don't know how to do that. First it sounded silly, but then it gets oh, that's right, I'm doing okay. Every time, man. I expect. Alright, let's see. First it sounded silly, but then it gets how could it do this? So wonder. Alright, let's turn this up, beef this up a little bit. Let's add some more volume to this. And I'm also going to turn down the drums a little more. First it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could it do this? So wonder. But they don't pull in punchlines. They don't realize what he's under. The stress he's under, but like the something he's under. The something he's under. First it sounded silly, then it gets serious. How could he do this? I wonder. They laugh at the headlines. Don't. Yeah, okay, let's see. Pressure. Thanks, Kate. I think that might work. They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines, but they don't realize the pressure he's under. Ooh, maybe, yeah, could work. Could work. Let's see. They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines. that don't realize the pressure he's under. Don't realize the weight he's under. The weight he's under. The pressure he's under. I kind of like the internal rhyme of pressure. Pressure. Under. Wonder. Pressure. There's kind of a near rhyme there. I like it. Thanks, Kate. And then we can improvise from there. Is this... At first it sounded silly, then it gets serious. How could I do this? So under. They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines. They don't realize the pressure he's under. Okay, so lead vox is here. We're going to do some oohs. This will be ooh 1. And I'll just do why not ooh 2. Don't realize the pressure he's under. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, pressure he's under. I keep forgetting that my little thing is off by nose hair. I will fix this issue of the delay. Very slight delay, but significant. Okay, so I'm gonna figure out a harmony here. Ooh, but I'm already at that who for the lead, but let's just figure out. Let's just yeah. It might be all right. Ooh. Okay, I can already tell this is going to be way loud. And I love putting all of the reverb on these oohs. I did that for the last song. I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to align this shit up. Let's see how it works. Love me some ooh reverb. I might do... Actually, this one might be ooh mid, ooh low, ooh high. Let's go. Ooh, pressure he's under. Right. This also has all of the reverb, which is great. I need you to line up, please. All right. I will get this delay bowl fixed. Okay, this is nuts. So, 3, yeah. Sure. Good enough for fun. That means I'm now in a key. What key am I in? Who knows? B flat major, everybody. Announcing the key. Thankfully, I might be on tune. Let's see. I'm on tune enough for FOM. Terrific. Oh no, I'm out of tea. Cannot believe it. Where's my freaking... Oh. I do need to hydrate. My voice is pretty rattly right now. First it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could he do this? I wonder. They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines, but they don't realize the pressure he's under. Ooh, okay, and then we get into verse, maybe. This could be verse 2. No, I don't think. I want a little space. Interlude. Do 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 do. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna just shave and a haircut. Then I'm going to duplicate and put it there, and then pull. Oops. Is that all you got? Stop it. That's really all you got. Okay, all right. Just pull that out. Give it a space to breathe a little bit. Sejanda. The pressure he's under. I'm a little off too. Just a scotch. So, it might be worth pulling out the Melodyne, or it might not. Melodyne is like autotune, and when you do it, when you lay on the Melodyne and lay on the autotune to make it sound robotic, to make it sound like T-Pain, like it becomes like an effect. But a lot of times we'll just do like a little bit to make things on pitch. I'd rather not sing them again, but to be honest, it might be faster to sing it again, or it might be faster to auto-tune. I don't know. We need to get to songwriting, not sound design. Okay, let's turn to our friend, the piano. This piano is the favorite thing I've ever purchased. More favorite than my car. More favorite than my violin. Although my dear parents have purchased that one for me when I was a kid. But it just... it doesn't have a name yet. My piano doesn't have a name, you guys. Okay, come over here, you Mike. Oh no. My pedal is doing that thing. I had to be real careful with this pedal. It broke midstream, and I jury-rigged it to work, but it's still not fixed. It just works. But I can feel it not working for long, which sucks. Okay, what that means is we're just gonna compose more stuff in the computer. What I'm actually gonna do. I'm just gonna record a little bit of this. Maybe this is too pretty. It's probably a little too pretty. That's a little more austere. I think I like that. Okay, let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a little clashy. I kind of like that. All right. Prayers for my pedal. It is not happy right now. To be very careful with it. And for those of you who don't know, the piano pedal is the thing that is the difference between a piano being staccato and being legato, how all the notes kind of flow into each other, like this. Oh my gosh, did it not record? What do I do if the pedal doesn't work? It actually what I need there we go. Okay, here's the pedal. You have to dig into here and edit from here. I do not like editing from here. It's unnatural and I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see how that happens. Yeah. No. I don't like it. There needs to be a little bit of space, like in front of this note. Like the tiniest of spaces. Something's screwy. Yeah, it's fine. All right, well, that's what I got. And we'll see how we can work this piano without a pedal, because I have a feeling it's gonna the thing I jury rigged might slide out of place, and that would be the end of using the pedal. Okay. I really do need some water, so I'm gonna go grab some real quick. It'll be a minute, and I'm gonna put the pretty screensaver on for just a second. Okay. while you're waiting, I'm going to play it from the top. At first it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could we do? At first it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could we do this? So wonder. They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines. They don't realize the pressure he's under. I also grabbed myself some tea. Let's go to... There we go. Grab myself some tea and a little bite to eat. Okay, first it sounded silly. I get serious. How could he do this? I wonder. Laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines, but I don't realize the pressure he's under. Ooh. I think there should be an interlude. And then it gets to verse 2, and as you probably heard. Okay, so there's, let's go. Oops. That's not right. 4. There we go. So verse 1 has these 4 sections. So verse 2 will probably have the same. And then this might be a pre-chorus. And then there's a chorus. Okay. Pre-chorus. All right. So one thing about songwriting is that it becomes more personal and powerful with the pronouns I and you. It feels a little, it's not every song, but it just becomes a little more real and grounded. So far we have a he. And so we've established that we're in storytelling mode about somebody else. We could just make he you. First it sounded silly, but then it's serious. How could you do this? I wonder. They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines. They don't realize the pressure you're under. I'll think about that. Because what do I want to say next? I want to say not like the jokes on them because it's not funny. Well, wait. I can't really say the jokes on them because and it's not really funny. Might as well. Good enough for fun. Something about money. I don't necessarily have to rhyme funny. It could be like, it's not really funny, is it? And then I'd rhyme with is it. Can't really say the jokes on them. It's not really funny, is it? Yeah, I think it's better. It's not really funny, is it? But then what rhymes with is it? That's the thing. Well, it rhymes with minute. Is it and minute, maybe? Is it? Visit. Visit rhymes. What rhymes with visit? Not a whole lot, apparently. No, I don't want new rhymes. Rhyme zone. Yeah, illicit. Explicit. Implicit. Ooh, maybe that's it. Huh. Implicit. Okay, so in this particular situation, okay, implicit visit. There's some near rhymes like rivet, solicit, illicit, illicit. Illicit. Oh, wait. How do you spell it? Wait. Is there an alternate spelling? Did I pick on? Illicit. Illicit is a different word than illicit. Did you know that? I did right now. Well, okay. Oh, gotcha. Illicit is like I'm eliciting a response from you. Illicit is that is contrary to accepted morality. Illicit works. I'm going to do it. Okay. Here we go. It's not really funny, is it? Like implicit visit illicit. You act like it's illicit. There's like some. For instance, the leading series, how you just wonder, left at the headlines pulling the punchlines, but they don't realize the pressure is under. Ooh, I can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? According to the article, this guy also had a real anger problem, and this, you can blame it on the PTSD, or you could just say, it was maybe exacerbated. Words today. I can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? Maybe visit, like illicit and implicit. They're not really like sing-songy, but I like to use big words in songs. If Julia Michaels can use the word Ottoman and rhyme it with Shakespearean, I could do whatever I want. Wait, did she rhyme it with Shakespeare? Anyway, same song. Can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? Something, every time I go for a visit. But here's the thing. The last line of verse 2, right going into pre, needs to have a little bit of a punch. So maybe it's something every time I go for a visit. Can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? Ooh. Oh, God. Oh, no. Stupid idea. Landing in my brain. This song is called Draw the Line. Or eyes drawn. Maybe we don't need a pre. Maybe the chorus might be like draw the line, or draw your eyes. Oh, something about eyes drawn. There's something, okay, so there's something about like drawn. Like when you're dealing with this character who, you know, I'm writing about a real person, not a character, but when I'm writing in a song, it's a character because I don't know who this guy is. And I'm turning him to a character based on real, based on a true story. But, okay, so, but this guy has been through the Chechen War and has these war injuries that keep him, unhappy. Something that draws your eyes. Yeah. Like, oh, this painting really drew my eyes toward. Oh, my eyes are drawn towards this painting or something like that. Yeah. I'm all about it. I think it's like, that's what it's called. Draw your eyes. I wonder how many. So, there's a group of us in the Benfold's Patreon who are doing the same thing, taking the same headline and making something creative out of it. And I wonder how many of them are going to be stumbling upon the pun draw your eyes. But who cares? I think that's the title of the song. Congratulations, Kate, for naming the song. Yeah, well, that was what I was getting at as well, Kate. Like drawing your eyes, but also like you're drawing a gun too, yo. Like drawn, like the pen. Whoo. Okay, I'm writing some of these ideas like down, cause draw gun, draw sword, something about pen mightier than the sword. What rhymes with sword? Dear rhyme zone. No. Sword. Rhymes. Word board. Oh. That was the headline of this stupid story, too, is bored security guard. Don't get too bored. Like the song, I want to have some gravitas to it, like in some like compassion, but I also love puns, so I'm conflicted on how seriously we want to do this. Or forward might rhyme. Doing something about bored. The pen. Don't forget. At the Met, don't forget the pen is mightier than the sword. Okay. Something. Don't get too bored. I don't know about that. Like, draw your eyes. Eyes toward. Yeah. Toward. Yeah. Lord, horde. Okay. Here we go. Okay, we can do something with this. Ultimate, don't forget the pen is mightier than the sword. I don't want to be too punny, but dang, if it's like, it's putting it out there, it's kind of perfect. Just wonder, every time I go for, I can't say the jokes on that. It's not really funny, is it? Okay, I think I like this line just because if I go all puns in this chorus, this kind of saves me from keeping the emotional integrity of the song. Okay, don't go for a visit. Can't say the jokes on them. I'm infinitely curious if anybody is streaming in from LinkedIn because totally random thought, but this is the first time I'm streaming to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, LinkedIn, all at the same time. This is the first time I added the little LinkedIn checkbox because I do have some music industry contacts on there, and I thought it might be fun and showing people what I do. I'm just curious if this is appropriate content for LinkedIn. Whatever, I'm doing it. Okay, back focus on this because there's a lot of good ideas in here. Like something about draw your eyes toward. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the paint. Like pen is mightier than the sword. Draw your eyes toward me. Too many. Like I really enjoy the puzzle piece element here, finding the right rhymes that make sense with the story, that have some internal rhymes and some clever puns and stuff. I could go overboard. 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 Oh, Suzanne. Okay. I just realized I have a typo in my URL. There we go. I have a typo in my tips. Hope people figured it out. Anyway, don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the board security guard. The pen is mightier than the sword. Some pens. Anytime I have a cliche in my lyrics, I try and switch it up like some pens are mightier than swords, or something like that. Don't forget, some pens are mightier than swords. Like, I like to change like one word or one idea. It is getting dusky in here. Give me 1 second and I'll turn on the alternate lights. I gotta mute myself. There we go. I had to ask my friendly Google Assistant to turn on lights, but I don't want to broadcast that in case anybody's watching with a Google Assistant. Actually, I'm going to do one more thing. Yeah, there we go. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward. Okay. Something the security guard who came back from the war also rhymes. Security guard back from the war. It's not the Met. It's another museum. Deutsche Bohr. Back from the war. Deutsche Bohr. I'm kind of meh on this line. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. Something about museum. At the museum. Try to make him see that some pens are mightier than swords. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes towards the security guard back from the war. At the museum, try to make him see that some pens are mightier than swords. This could be good enough for FOM. I don't know if it's good enough for me, but it's good enough for FOM. Ugh, I don't know. Is this a pre-chorus or is this a chorus? Don't get too bored. Try to start the security guard back from the war. I don't know about the don't get too bored. I don't think that's emotionally true. Too bored. Try us toward the security guard back from the war. Now he's at the museum. I tend to write songs in full sentences, which may or may not be the popular thing to do. I got my peaches down in Georgia. I get my weed from California. I guess it's a full sentence, but anyway. I don't think this is emotionally. This emotionally takes me out of what I'm talking about. Like a little too literal. A little too literal. Yeah, all these are ideas. let me go back to the music and just see what the music says to me. I forgot what I did for the piano. Okay. I need to quantize that. Oh, this is the pretty and the austere. And together they are pretty austere. I'm going to deactivate that clip and toss it over here. I feel like this is a pre, and there's going to be a chorus that has this piano bit to it. It's probably right there. Chorus. And the chorus is probably just going to be one phrase repeated or something. I don't know. That's what I feel is emerging. Because I hear, what I'm hearing is, okay, what? Okay. Boom. Oh, my robot friend here. Let's adjust my set a little bit. My new robot friend, my old new robot friend. I should introduce her. I don't have a name for her. It kind of looks like Rosie from the Jetsons, but it's not. She's much more square. But my friend Christine Zuniga sewed this for me. Isn't she cute? It's this little cuddly robot. If you didn't think robots could be cuddly, here you go. Yes. Hi, robot friend. Hi. I'd like to name her too. I want to name my piano and I want to name my robot friend. Just not Rosie. That's a little too obvious. But she gets to be the guardian of my piano for a second. And my little birdhouse. I'm making the birdhouse in your soul. Just a couple little props. Okay. Also, oh, now you're on Twitch. Oh, thanks. I could always use extra watch hours on Twitch. The last little bit of prop, I think it's not very visible, but I just wanted to show you. It's a little fake thing, and it's got spirals. Is that the coolest thing? There's little spirals. So yeah, it's totally fake, but fake plants. Fake plastic trees. Fake plastic walls. I'm gonna turn one more light on. I gotta move this. Hold on. You're gonna see the edges of my set, man. But I gotta turn this on. Here. Ugh. Better. Okay. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay. This is what I'm thinking for the pre. And I'm going to just record this little bit. And hope for the best because my pedal is being dumb. So, yeah, I think it's this. That's not right. Oh, there. Amanda Panda. Oh my goodness. Thanks for swinging by. And I wish you were asleep. It's very, very early for you. Or very, very late. But thanks for swinging by. Hopefully I can sing you a lullaby or something. I am doing... So the Folds Fold, the Ben Folds Patreon community, has decided on a headline that we're all going to write songs and create art around. And synopsis, there's a story about this quote-unquote bored security guard at an art museum who ended up drawing in the eyes on an art piece. And they say it was because he was bored. But then the story goes on to be like, oh, by the way, he's also a war hero from the Chechen War and still has injuries that... And I'm like, oof. Like, they reference that as a possible explanation for this lack of judgment. Anyway. Well, he got fired. Is it because he didn't want to look at something without eyes? Like, why eyes? I don't know. The painting was, more of a form of a human, so it didn't have any face on it. And maybe it was that, I think from what he said, or what the interview said in the article, there's a group of teenage girls who were at the museum and they were kind of teasing him and egging him on, saying, you should totally draw eyes on this thing. And I guess momentarily, like, he just thought that drawing was actually the girl's drawing. And I don't understand. I don't understand how that happened, but anyway. Okay, back to the songwriting. Yeah, eyes are the windows to the soul. Maybe he needed a glimpse of one. All right, that's verse 3 fodder, Kate. Another co-write credit for Creatively Kate. Okay. So what I was thinking... come over here. Wait, hold on. Let me do this properly. Step into my office. 5 inches away. Thanks for coming to my office. Okay, let's see. Let's fix up these notes so that they are on the beat. They're probably not. I mean, it's close. I just need to drag them a little. Okay. That should be a little more like that. Boom, boom. I don't want it super perfect, but draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the wall. Yeah, this is... No, I would rather have this be the notes. And I love being able to fix the notes in case I screw up. It's great. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the wood. At the museum, try and make them see that some pens are mightier than the sword. I think I need like a pause before we launch in to the chorus. Some pens are mightier than swords. Yeah, okay. That's that piano playing some weak sauce. Come on, Shazam. Da, da, da. This needs to be a little stronger, and I need it to go one. Oops, undo. Need to go a little more. Yeah. Boom, bum, bum, bum. Okay, bum. Maybe not as strong. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see how that goes. Nope. Bum, bum. Nope. Bum. Yeah. These should be a little more on time, and this could be a little more off, and let's see how that goes. Not at all what I wanted. Why did that happen? Okay. Dum, bum. Okay, maybe I do want it stronger. Bum, bum, bum. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Not that bullshit. Not that bullshit. There is one of those grids. Hi, there we go. There's one of these grids, you know, that they have. Yeah, not that PBS. No. Come on. What do I think I am? What was I saying? Oh, yeah. You know those meme grids? I don't know what it's called, but it's like there's the neutral lawful, the neutral good, the neutral evil, or not neutral evil, but like chaotic evil, the grid alignment chart. There's one for how to hold tea mugs. This is neutral good. This is neutral. No, this is like chaotic evil. I think this is. I can't remember which one is chaotic evil, but both of them are chaotic evil. I think it's this. That's chaotic evil. I just held mine like this. Bring some chaos into this song. Why are you seeing some sort of chart thing with me in the corner, me in the spotlight, losing my religion? Because we are doing a thing where I am creating the song with my music software. That's my music software, you see. We're doing a live songwrite session because on Fridays, Mr. Ben Folds, he picks a headline for all of us to write from. And it just so happens to be right before I was scheduled to go live on Fridays. So I thought it would be really cool for you to see how I actually build these songs in the computer. Even though it looks like a grid, it's actually a song. So I'll show you. So if I go up here and play, let's just play from the beginning to get back into the. Actually, no. Let me record this chorus idea. So I'm gonna go to this track here. Hit record on this. I'm just gonna lay down a scratch vocal. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. Actually, don't get. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. At the museum, try and make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. Draw your eyes. Draw your eyes. Nope, I'm just changing up the formats for Fridays. You did nothing wrong, Amanda Panda. And I actually have been doing some live streaming co-writes or live streaming songwrites. Ended up being co-writes in the mornings because that's when I usually do my music stuff before people like start shouting at me through email and text and stuff. Since I'm doing it anyway, I might as well turn on the camera. But I do that for Twitch only. And I mentioned that because it's more friendly to your time zone, Miss Banda. But it just depends on if you're in the middle of something. And that is one more service to sign up for. I don't know. But Twitch, you don't. Yeah. Twitch is its own thing. Anywho, all right. So let's just hear this. I want to hear this kind of maybe from the beginning anyway, so we can catch Panda up. At first it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could it do this so under? You can do it. They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines. They don't realize the pressure he's under. I actually do think there should be piano here. I gotta fix it though. And then something here at verse 2, and we don't know what the verse 2 really is, but every time I go for a visit, I can't really say the joke's on them, 'cause it's not really funny, is it? Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. At the museum, try and make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. Draw your eyes. Draw your eyes. Okay, that's what we have so far. I don't know if I want to keep Draw Your Eyes as the hook that I'm going to, hit repeat or what have you. I don't know. I just realized I have something in 20 minutes and I need to I actually need to message somebody being like, I'm gonna be late. So, but that will give. I'm gonna commit to finishing the song within the hour, and it's not gonna sound perfect. It's not gonna be. But it will be finished. Can we do 6:30 question mark? And there we go. Okay, Amanda says it's all very fuzzy at this end. I know it's hard for me to show what I'm doing and show me and have this and rest assured you don't necessarily need to look at it. But that's yeah, it is pretty busy and pretty crowded screen. I don't know how to fix that. Let's see. Okay, we need a verse 3. I'm now committed to finishing this song by 6:30, so we've got an hour. Like finishing it. I would like to come up with a better chorus than just Draw Your Eyes, because I don't know if it makes emotional or literal sense. But whatever. We're going to call this the pre. This is the pre-chorus. And then we're going to write chorus. Let's just say Draw Your Eyes. I think it's a little too, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, putting that stuff in the idea field. And then let's go. We do need to finish this verse 2. First sounded silly. Okay, let me back up. At first it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could he do this, I wonder? They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines, but they don't realize the pressure he's under. Ooh. Blah, 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 blah. Every time I go for a visit. I can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? And then the pre, how does it go again? Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward. I don't like that line. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. Out the museum. Try to make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. I'm not trying to make him see that. Try to make them, maybe it's them. Try to make them see that some, yeah, that's a little more vague, and that's what I want. Okay, let's leave Draw Your Eyes as the chorus for now. I wonder if eyes are the windows to the soul. Eyes are the window. They say eyes are windows. They say eyes are windows to the soul. Maybe he needed a glimpse. But glimpse is hard to rhyme. Let's check my rhyming dictionary. What rhymes with glimpse, please? Rhymezone.com. blimps, chimps, dimps, limps, pimps, primps, shrimps, skimps, wimps. All right, let's go through this thesaurus for glimpse. Glance, peek, insight, look, perspective, outline, gaze, refresher, eye, sight, envision, gleam, glance. Maybe you just needed a glance. But a glance is not quite what they say eyes are windows to the soul. Maybe he needed a glimpse. But then I have to rhyme that thing. I mean, I don't have to do nothing. They can't make me do nothing, but I would like to fit the form of what I'm doing. Maybe he just needed a peek. Maybe he just needed a glance, a gaze. Gleam doesn't work. Maybe he just needed the view. Maybe it's the eyes are windows to the soul. Maybe he just needed a view. Eyes are windows to the soul. Maybe he just needed a glimpse. That says what I want it to say. And I think it was Bob Dylan. I'm not the biggest Bob Dylan fan, to be honest. Sense could rhyme. Oh, he who sees, I see you, eyes alive. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna put those in the idea field. I like those ideas. Choruses maybe. He who sees, I see you, eyes alive is very interesting. That's very interesting because that also changes a bit of the trajectory of the song and the meaning of it and the whole story. Eyes alive, eyes alive, eyes alight, eyes alive. It's in the eyes. That might fit the story, actually. By trying to make it be that some pens are mightier than swords, it's in the eyes. Sense. Glimpse and sense, actually, yeah. You know what? Maybe. Say eyes on the windows to the soul. Maybe you just need a glimpse. After all, he's been through something. The only thing, maybe this was the only thing that made any sense. Good enough for Fom. Let's do it. They say eyes are windows to the soul. Maybe you just needed a glimpse. After all he's been through, maybe this was the only thing that made sense. And then try to make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. Gosh. Okay. This ain't too bad, actually. I say good enough for Fom. I'm off camera. Wow. I'm really off camera. I'm like a postage stamp. There's just too much information on this stupid screen. It's like, CNN headline news. There's like headlines and stock tickers and yeah. I feel a little ridiculous, but songwriting is a ridiculous thing. I'm gonna right now I'm feeling it's in the eyes. Yeah. Let's. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Okay. First, it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How did you do this? I wonder. That the headlines pulling the punchlines. I don't realize what he's under. I think they don't realize what he's under. Don't realize what he's under. Ooh. Okay. I need a better seating situation, so let's adjust. Did you know that I'm actually not broadcasting from space and this is just a backdrop? I know I'm breaking the fourth wall, but technically speaking, we're all broadcasting from space. Okay, at first it sounded silly, but then it got serious. How could he do this? I wonder. After the headlines, pulling the punchlines, don't realize what he's under. Yeah, I'll figure that out. Okay. Ooze. Every time I go for a visit. Blah, 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 blah. Can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? Okay. Visit doesn't have to be. We could be implicit, visit, illicit, those kind of rhyme. I'm going to put that back up here. What am I trying to say, Suzanne? I can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? Something about like back at his station. Huh. Back at his station. Released released from his duties. I'm kind of thinking about like both his station at the war and his station as a security guard at this art museum. Like released from his duties, one heroically and another in you know, not so heroically. Back at his station, released from his duties. Maybe not visit. Released from his duties. Something. I keep being drawn to the word illicit. Illicit. Back at his station, released from his duties. Something implicit. Okay, I need to define implicit very specifically before I go off on a tangent. Okay, define implicit. It's also not the most sing-songy word, but I like using big words. Implicit, implied through not plainly expressed, or essentially are very closely connected with, always to be found in. So, comment seen as implicit criticism of the policies, or the values implicit in the school ethos. Yeah, implicit doesn't work. I don't like it. Ooh, do 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 do. Whoops. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Copy and paste. Okay. This screen has too much going on and I don't care. Back his station, released from his duties. After the latest visit, Prepares something like he prepares for a final visit, or I don't know. Good enough for Fom. Prepares his final visit. No, that's stupid. Back at the station, released from his duties after that fated visit. That's vague enough. That's good enough for Fom. I think we're done. I just don't like this line. Okay, let's start. This might be called It's in the Eyes. Not sure. We'll see. The other thing I like to do is I like to note the beats per minute and the length of it, but I don't know the length yet. Okay, at first it sounded silly, but then I get serious. How could he do this, I wonder? They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines, but they don't realize what he's under. Ooh. Back at his station, released from his duties after that fated visit. I can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? Maybe don't get too bored is fine. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war at the museum. Try to make it see that some pens are mightier than swords. It's in the eyes. There needs to be something that connects. Some pens are mightier than swords to the eyes. And I'm draw the eyes. Like it might still be draw the eyes. At the museum, try and make it see that some pens are mightier than swords. Draw the eyes. Yeah, fine. You know what? Say eyes are windows. Davy 504. Not the Davy 504, but the other one. Hi. Finally get to see you live. I saw your comment the other day. They say eyes are windows to the soul. Maybe you just needed a glimpse. After all he's been through, maybe this was the only thing that made sense. And then we're gonna go back to the pre. And then the chorus, and then out. I think we've finished the skeleton of the song. Davy, you have a question. What is your question? I said it sounded silly. Then it gets serious. I think we've got ourselves a song here. And then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna like add some bass and texture and stuff, but I think we have the skeleton of a song. Davey, you're leaving me hanging. I want to know what your question is. Where do they make balloons? At the balloon factory. So marmalade's from Scotland. Rugs from Pakistan. Mexico has jumping beans and cars are from Japan. But where do they make balloons? You had me hanging. You had me really hanging there. Now, is it the 99 Luftballon? Because I don't know where they make those. At first it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could he do this, I wonder? They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines, but they don't realize what he's under. Ooh. Back at his station, released from his duties after that fated visit. I can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? Yeah, that's vague enough that, sure. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. At the museum, try and make him see that some pens are mightier than swords. Draw the eyes. Yeah, draw the eyes. I think that's it. I think that's the hook. I'm from Mexico. Aha! Whereabouts in Mexico? Nice to have you tune in. I'm gonna do another They Might Be Giants stream. By the way, I haven't quite announced it publicly, but on February 23rd, mark your calendars. What time zone are you in, Davey? By the way, let me know. Okay, so they say eyes are windows to the soul. Maybe just needed a glimpse after all he's been through. Maybe this was the only thing that made sense. Too many maybes. Eyes are windows to the soul. Maybe he just needed. Maybe he just needed a glimpse after all he's been through. This could have been the only thing that made sense. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. At the museum, try and make him see that some pens are mightier than swords. Draw the eyes. Fine. I'm down. Great. Let's finish this sucker. I am going to need some bass. Epico. There we go. At first it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could it do this? So wonder. They laugh at the headline. Yes, I have pulling Twitch. The punchline. They don't realize the pressure. He don't realize what he's under. They don't realize what he's under. Yeah, I have Twitch username Little Spiral. I am simulcast live streaming to there right now. And actually, if you have Twitch, I'm trying to get more watch hours on Twitch so that I can open up the bits and the doodads and the whatnots. So if you have Twitch and you want to watch it, oh, Kate, he's literally quoted as saying, "To be honest, I didn't really like these pictures at the exhibition. They left a difficult impression I need to pass by without looking at them. I watched how people reacted, and then I saw teenagers, 16 or 17, standing and discussing why there are no eyes, no mouth, and no beauty." That's super interesting. That's wow. I think he might have just made an excuse so that he wouldn't be creeped out by these paintings. Hey, nice to see you in your Twitch costume. And thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to get leveled up so that I can do the bits and the bots and the baps and the whatever. So your watch hours do help. Thank you. Okay. Let's correct this one. They don't realize what he's under. Okay, I'm gonna just record this. Headlines, pulling the punchlines, but they don't realize what he's under. I wonder if I'm out of tune. The punchline, but they don't realize what he's under. Oh, I hate this. I really want to fix this stupid thing, but they don't realize what he's under. I might have to. All right, bass time. Or strings? Wait, I've got low strings? I got low strings to hold me down. Oh, it's terrible. Octave down. I don't think the bass should come in until the ooze, to be honest. But I don't know if I like the sound. I'm just gonna throw it in. What if I do an octave down? It's too much. That's cello. Okay. I don't know if cello's the right sound for this. I don't think I like it. Let's try bass. You know, I love me a bit of low end. It just sounds a little off. Good enough for fun. I want to have something though, like to guide my vocals so that they're on tune. Oh, zoom in. First it sounded. Do I want? I don't think I want cello. Let's do instruments. Bass. No. Ooh. No. Do I want bass or do I want synth pads? Things I have to figure out. Oh, I don't have a keyboard or anything like that, but I use my phone sometimes for the role of piano. Any advice or a good app? Oh, great question. If you are on iPhone, I don't know because I'm on Android. The thing that I use, the thing that I use on Android is totally called something that I totally remember. M-Track? No. N-Track. N as in N as in Nancy, track, studio. That's what I use. BandLab is great and Soundtrap is great. I don't know about their phone apps. I do like BandLab as far as like for what do you call it? For DAWs. Because it's free. It's in the web browser. Like, this is all the fancy pants stuff. Most people don't need the fancy pants stuff. I'd argue I don't need the fancy pants stuff, but I have it, so I will. Yeah. Oh, okay. I want to get this sucker done, but I also want to be in tune. I might just be okay with it being very sparse, like nothing but this drum. First it sounded silly. This needs to. Then it gets serious. How could we do this so under? They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchline, but they don't realize what he's under. That's fine. I'm going to just temporarily put this in just as a guide for my notes. Maybe that's a terrible idea. No, that's a good idea. I'm just going to color it red so I delete it later, and let's record this. Back at the station, released from his duties after that faded visit. Can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. At the museum, try and make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. Draw your eyes. Okay, if you get bass, that needs to have some bass too. Okay, I'm gonna delete this, and that should be good. You are welcome, Davey504, but not that Davey504. Okay. On Monday, don't wanna go to work. On Tuesday, I'll stay at home. Okay, I think we're close. Draw the eyes, and then up, boop, boop, bump, boop, 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 and ba-da-ba-da-da. Let's get back to verse 3, and I'm gonna copy and paste a whole bunch of shit because it's good enough for Fawn, and it's good enough for me. And let's duplicate. Oops, not what I wanted. I want to duplicate that and duplicate that. And I mean, I guess Suzanne is funny. You know what she should do? She should just loop this sucker into infinity, into the unknown. We never. Oh, hello, YouTube Davey. Thanks for watching on Twitch. And this might be for the chorus, maybe. Let's see. Into the unknown. Oh, maybe that's a bad idea. I didn't want to loop that because there was a thing. Oh, okay. Here's what I'm doing. Actually, that's not a bad idea. It is only okay. Yeah, sorry. My brain, she is putting. Right. I want to record this. Wait, what happened? I want to record this lead fox. Okay. Verse 3. Verse 3, please, oh please. Don't get too bored. Nope. They say eyes are windows. They say eyes are windows. say eyes are windows to the soul. Maybe it just needed a glimpse. After all he's been through, this could have been the only thing that made sense. And then I'm just gonna copy and paste. How did I sing the chorus? Let's just. Oops. I know that this is gonna be off, so let's put it back on. And then I'm going to make this. I don't have the ooze anywhere else. But here we go. I'm going to copy and paste the pre and the chorus and duplicate that. And then I'm going to go like this. And then cut. And then paste time. Let's just see what happens. Don't get too. What he's been through, this could have been the only thing that made sense. Oops. Delete time. Did I fuck this up? I don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the road. Something in the drums is too echoey, and I messed this up. Try and make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. Draw your eyes. Oh, it should be draw the eyes. I think it just makes more sense. Draw your eyes. Draw your eyes again. Draw the eyes again, please. We don't need none of this. Okay, something's also up with the drum loop. Okay. Draw your eyes. This feels slightly off. So let's get it back on track. Maybe scoot it like that. Draw your eyes. I think I'm just going to re-record this bit. Draw your eyes. I'm committed to finishing this at 6:30, and it's now 6:13. So I got 15 minutes to finish this sucker. Okay. Da da da. I can do this. I am superhuman. Cool. Thank you for cheering me on there. I can do it. It's not that far from done. I just, no, stop. First it's I told you to stop. Okay, that's all good. What I want to do is the ooze. Let's make the ooze happen in the chorus. Let's drag this one over. Let's see what happens. Draw your eyes. Draw your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna re-record this. Did I know that the guinea pig is food in Peru? I now know. There's a very interesting book. I don't remember what exactly it's called, but it's like something like Why Do We Eat the Animals We Eat? Because, over here in the States, if you eat a dog, it's like a crime against humanity. But in other countries, it's like, but here we eat cows, and in places like India where cow is sacred, that's considered a crime against humanity. So I now know that guinea pigs are food to some people. Let's do, I think we all learned something today. That's pretty. Draw the eyes. Draw the eyes. Draw the eyes. Yeah. To the soul. What the hell? Oh, I messed up. Never seen someone create music this exciting. Oh, good. That's fantastic. I just, it's fun for me to show it to all y'all. And I will say I'm not like, I still feel like a beginner intermediate producer, which, a songwriter, I could songwrite at a piano and lyrics and all of that till the sacred cows come home. But, I'm still not quite at pro level with production, which is more the sound design, arrangement, picking the instrumentation, and fleshing it out. Not quite at like super pro level, but I got some skills. Something fucked up, everybody. I just need to hear this from the beginning. Maybe I don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. Except this starts becoming an echoey thing, and I don't like that. Why does it come that? Is it this? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, that's why. I'ma fix it. 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 Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Okay. So, I'm not gonna explain what I did. I'm just gonna fix it. Crop, clip, double click, loop it. I had drum loop 1 and drum loop 2 all in one loop. And drum loop 2 is quite the dramatic. That is right here, and that needs to be in the choruses. So I'm going to drag this over to Madame Chorus here, and making sure that I have cropped that and looped that, and I'm going to go all the way to pre 2 with this. And there we go. I'm gonna. Okay, I definitely messed up because now I don't have my verse 3. It's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Friends are mightier than soul. Okay, I'm gonna start with the pre. Sorry. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. At 10 minutes, try and make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. Draw the Go do homework. Go do your homework. Be a responsible student. But tell the teacher that I learned something from you today. Yeah. The next stream, I take weekends off because I'm old and I want to take weekends off, so I do. Next stream will probably be Monday, Monday morning? No, Monday afternoon, 3:33 p.m. Pacific. So Monday I'll be back. I have been doing morning streams. I don't have any regular schedule for that because some mornings I'm like, I don't want to get up. But I will be doing more morning streams. And the morning streams are really more for like the songwriting, the creativity bits. But now that Mr. Ben Folds has been issuing out these creativity challenges, I'd like to do Fridays as this, the headline songs thing. Draw the but I'll see you later, baby. Draw the draw the eyes to the soul. Baby, you just need Okay, so that's fine. I can fix this. It's fixable. Good news is everything is figure-outable. But I do need to add time. How do I add time? I just add time. Can I add time? Add. No? Yes. Insert. Silence. Let's try 4 bars. Good night. Thanks for joining. I'll see you around. Oh, that's a lot of bars. Okay. Here we go. Joy eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Verse 3. There we go. I do want. I think I'm going to delete that time. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba, 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 ba. They say eyes are a win. Okay, I don't want drum loop 2 anymore. I want drum loop 1 now. And I think that's right. Right! I kind of want to have everything drop out for a hot second. Joy eyes. 1, 2, 3. They say, oh no, it's supposed to drop out there. Okay, let's do that. And let's put you on. Joy eyes. They say eyes are windows to the soul. Do I want to put piano here? Probably not. Joy eyes. I'm gonna finish in 6 minutes. They say eyes are windows to the soul. Baby, you just needed a glimpse. Your finger. After all he's been through, this could have been the only thing that made sense. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward. I wonder if I don't get too. Wonder if I don't. If I just don't get too. Cut some of these beats. Don't get too bored. Don't. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes eyes toward this. That might be interesting. And I won't do the little painful thing. Let's see what it looks like when I do that. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. Yeah, at the museum. Try and 5 minutes. See that some pens are finish the song. Than swords. Draw your eyes. Draw the eyes. Thank you very much. I don't know how to end this song. Draw your eyes. Draw your eyes. Fuck off. Okay. Draw your eyes. There are many imperfections about this, and yep, we're just gonna go. This is gonna be out of. Draw. This needs to be lined up. Draw the eyes. Yeah. Draw the eyes. I need the ooze. Draw the eyes. Where my ooze at? Where my ooze at? From the front to back, doing that. Put one hand up, do you repeat that? Drop tick, miss, I don't need that. Draw the eyes. Draw the eyes. Draw the eyes. Draw the eyes. I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to call it done because it's 2 more minutes. Get done. Yeah. Okay. How long is this? Too long. It's 3 minutes, 25 seconds. I think we are done. I want to hear it one more time from the top and see if I can live with myself. At first it sounded silly, but then it gets serious. How could I do this? So under. They laugh at the headlines, pulling the punchlines, but they don't realize what he's under. Back at a station, like that, released from his duties after that faded visit. I can't really say. I want the halfway through. Can't really want this to come in. Oops. Actually, I want this to go here. Is that what I want? Can't really say. Back at a station, released from his duties after that faded visit. can't really say the joke's on them. It's not really funny, is it? Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the secure. Okay, I am quickly going to develop a bass line, shallow bass line, by just using don't get F off everybody. F off everybody. Don't get I don't want this. I want to don't stop. Okay. We're so close, you guys. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. At the museum, try and make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. Okay, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna see what happens when I just copy and paste this bit. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the door. At the museum, try and make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. Sure. Draw the eye. Oh, I did that cardinal sin. I did a thing. Let me fix the thing. This needs to stop. Let's try that. At the museum, try and make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. Draw the eye. That's a little too soon. Okay, that's a little too soon, and what we actually want to do is turn 2. Okay, let's try joining that, and instead of doing it via envelope, let's just do it via manually dragging this shit along. Let's try that. I don't know. And so draw. That didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. Hey, 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 hey. Who didn't work? That didn't work. Gotta fix that. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. Athlete and so draw the eye. Draw the eye. I gotta go. Draw the eyes. They say eyes are windows to the soul. Maybe it just needed a glimpse. After all he's been through, this could have been the only thing that made sense. Don't get too bored. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from the war. At the museum. Okay, I do want to put try and make them see that some pens are mightier than swords. I'm gonna put this again with the pre. Draw the eye. I do want to put more orchestral shit down here. Let's see what happens when I just draw the eye. Oh, it's too loud. Draw the eye. Too much. Okay. Draw the eye. come for you. What did happen? Do I? No, it disappeared. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna put austere, our friend austere, over here. Athlete. But this is important. We need to have some build. So we need to take out a lot of this high-end stuff. When I say high-end, I don't mean Gucci. I mean high vibrations that are in the upper register. Draw the... Draw the... This needs to happen. I do need to come back to it. All of these notes need to be quieter. Quieter. Okay. I'm gonna message my appointment. Look, I'm musicking. Draw your eyes toward the security guard back from at the museum. Try and make me see that some pens are mightier than so. Seriously, right? Draw the I hate that. I can't. I will not let myself let this go. This needs to have some trail off. And in order to do that, maybe some reverb. Let's try. Mightier than so. And draw. Fuck no. I can't. I will not let this. No. This. No. I'm going to be messing around with a thing that you can't see on screen. The release needs to be longer than that. At the okay. Draw. It's a little better, but not much. And so draw the. That's slightly better, but now I put reverb on everything, and so. Who's fucking this up? Oh boy, you're really fucking this up. What is this? I think I messed everything up. I think I messed up. He's just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to message. Why is no? Is this the wrong part? I said solo. Now I'm mad. Okay. Oh, in my attempt to fix the other thing, I messed up everything else. Okay, fine. Back to 50% you go. Yeah, okay. Okay, I think we're just this just pisses me off so much. Draw. Okay, let's see if I can cheat. Let's see if I can have like some notes cut off at kind of a cascade, and maybe that can help. Maybe. Hands are mightier than so. Nope, that didn't help at all. La 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 la. Hands are mightier than so. Draw the I will not be able to live with myself if I do this. I will. I will live with myself. It's fine. Draw the whatever. I'm gonna have to come back to it. Very, very close. It is 6:40. I'm 10 minutes late for my other call. Thankfully, it's with my assistant. And he knows that I do the musicy things. All right. This was super fun. I am going to fix all of the things, maybe not all of the things, but spend another 15, 20 minutes figuring out the arrangement bits with the orchestra. And then I'm going to call it done. And I will probably finish this song before Ben Folds finishes his. And we'll have a look-see on how he went with it and how the rest of the crew went with it. Yes, I also can't wait. Kate, thank you so much for joining. It's been lots of fun. I got to go. I will see you on Monday, 3:33 p.m. Pacific. Apparently, like YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and what's the other ones? Oh, Twitter, I guess, and LinkedIn. This is the first time I'm broadcasting to LinkedIn because I've got some music industry folks on that, and maybe they'd be interested. I don't know. Thank you again. I gotta hop off. Have a great rest of your day or evening or morning, whatever it is. All right, take care.